Good morning, it's Patriot Magnet. It's mega windy in here. We're at West Yorkshire today and Mrs B's joining us. Before it even set up,
I threw in.
Mrs B's thrown a 330 in, so she'll just show you now what she's got.
I just found a big padlock on my first throw. It's a bit crusty, it's been in there a bit.
It'll do, won't it? It'll clean up.
But
that.
Yeah, first one, first throw.
So if it gets really windy, I might have to do some subtitles across the bottom. Okay, so let's find some trees, won't we, Kib?
Yeah, defo.
West Yorkshire, let's hit it.
I shall put my treats in there then.
Screw, yeah.
I just found this screw. It's really crusty though. Crusty old crusty. Stop. Sorry, babe. You're not coming again. Don't know I've got the magnet stuck on the lock door. Scott's not even thrown his magnet in yet and he's having to bail me out. I don't think he's amused. Around the other side now. It's not a happy job. I don't think I'll be invited again. While we're waiting, what do you call a magician with no magic? Ian. Oh, thank you. Scott's done it because he's amaze balls. chair. It's not very good. We got a chair. Scott just said he was going to put this chair in a skip that was further down the road, and the woman that he was telling it to, she said, "No, you're not, it's my bloody skip."
Right, this is the first dip that I've done. Monkey bar. Just a big metal piece and a willow stick. Well, it's Harry Potter's wand. These parts here are part of, I'll show you, a part of the sill. Them parts. Yeah, we've got a metal bar, loads of nails, a nut,
Metal slag.
piece of glass. It's caught up in all that. That's part of a key, that, look at that.
Oh wow.
That is cool.
That is cool.
I'll have that, look,
Scott's just found this metal key, but it's the ring off the top's gone, but the lock mechanism's still there. Cool. Got a magnet full of just little bits of, oh, I think that's the socket, but it's really crusty. And that's just a piece of crusty metal, no good. And that's just a big piece of metal, don't know if there's anything on it, so we'll have a look at it when we get it back. Don't know what that is, I think it's just stone, a bit of metal in. Take it out. Metal slag.
Yeah. That's like a little iron. There you go, one of them old irons. That is cool. The old press irons, I think. Alright. Bolt. And obviously this big metal bar.
What's that?
There's that little iron.
Oh, that's so cute.
A little press iron, isn't it? I wonder if that's like a little wind. Looks like wood on that side. Little iron. I don't know whether that's a crank to crank a car up at the front. I don't know.
It's too small for that.
Yeah, I've seen smaller cranks. Alright, what we got here? That is part of an anti-vandal key. don't know what that is, so we'll have a look. I don't know what that is, so we'll have a look. No, the rest is just scrap. There's another piece of that metal bar.
Just the usual bottom of an empty can. Yeehaw! Oh, I think this is part of a headboard, a metal bed headboard, I think. I got another piece of it. I don't know what it stinks. I think it's like a headboard off a metal bed. I think that's another part of the bed. A metal part of the headboard again. Hey! That's the letter L. I think it's an old buckle that's broken in half. That's just an old bolt, no good. Now that is perfectly round, but it's really crusty, so we don't know what it is, but we'll take that home and have a look at it. And then the rest is just metal slag. Oh no. There's that as well. Could be the top of the fence, or could be a chucky, could be anything. That's like a dumbbell weight. And a monkey pole. Let's get into the light. See what we've got. Just a bolt. Bit of a bike rim. It's like part of a tape deck. And some shrapnel. Let's get out into the light. See what we've got. Oh, that is an old lump hammer. So that is cool, that's a keeper. This manky bit of bar. It's got a bit of a weird end there. Let's see what we got here. Big plate of some sort. That's a bit of scrap. I don't know what this is, so we'll give that a whack. This is, I think this is scaffolding bracket. We've got Probably my first one. Just a piece of metal.
Yeehaw!
Wow! It's 330, it's so strong. It just pulled all that up. And it's heavy. So, got this big piece of metal plate. Got like a bracket and a nail with a square head. Got a bottle top. That's just a bit of metal slag. It's like a piece of wire. And I think this might be a link of a big chain. It's really crusted. I'll take it home. And then I found this, which is a huge flathead screwdriver. That is huge. It's over 12 inches long, that. I thought this was a clutch bag at first, but it's a piece of wood wrapped in metal, so I'm not sure what it is. It's just a really big hole. I think that's a handle of a screwdriver or something. And all the rest is metal slag. There's a lot of metal slag in here. This has been stuck in the mud, been trying for ages to get it, and it's really, really heavy. It's just a metal bar, and this 330. Wow. I love this 330. It's like the strength of a 500, but in a little one that you can throw. And do you know what I say to that? Hashtag BMO Pro. Look at that, it's a perfectly straight bar. It's easily 2 foot long, that, and it's really heavy. It's like 1/4 inch thick. There's some weight in that. I got a reflector off a bike. just found a set of jump leads. The positive ones. Red. Amazing! That is so funny. Proper crusted though. Oh no, the crocodile clips work, look. Cool. A tin lid that's folded in half. Just metal slag. And then this on this side. You can see it. It's a bit bullet shaped, but I suppose it could be a chav canister as well. Could be anything. I'm going to move up a little bit. I'm going to do what Scott does to Mark. Go in his spot when he's moved, see if I find anything good.
Mrs. B's getting chatted up there. Right, what else we got here? That's off a pump, bike pump. I can go straight in the rubbish. Don't know what that is, so we'll have a closer look at that. Rubbish pile. Quite a big cast pipe. Big piece of bar. Look at that. What else we got? That's an interesting shape. So we'll have a look at that baby. It can go in a scrap. Scrap. Don't know what that is. I'll have a look at that as well. What we got on this one? Huge bolt. I don't know what that is, but it's got a stone on it. It's possibly. We'll have a look at that. Let's see what this is. It's getting dragged in. Yeah. Our first bike, I think, unless Mrs. B's pulled one up there. Alright. That is a fire poker, we'll keep that.
Sorry if my head's shiny. I just had something really heavy on, but a lady came talking to me with a dog and it fell off, so I'm going to go back in and get it. But I found, I think it's a little musket ball. You can see that. We'll have a look at that when we get home. I'm sure it is one, which would be my first as well. So happy days. bars on my thing that fell off. A big metal bar, and it's heavy. Wow, that's about 3 foot long. Oh. Hey, my first fishing lure. My first fishing lure. It was a bit old, but first, it's a day of firsts. Tell you what, Scott, this 330 is amazing. Feel away from that. And it's just like all them weeds
And everything.
What is that? It looks like a rudder shape, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I just pulled this up. I don't know whether it's ruddy shaped or I don't know, but it's heavy.
A ruddy shape.
That's like an eyeball thing. That's like an eyeball for tying something up with a bow. And the old bell, copper top, and metal stag, metal stag. I think I got another musket ball. Musket ball. Possibly another musket ball. But this magnet is just full. Them are weeds off the wall. Rubbish. That is actually a piece of blackberry twig. There's this piece of metal. This is all metal slag, believe it or not. And you see us?
Yeah, we're going to do an outro now, so Mrs. B's going to say a few words.
Yeah. We've had a really good day, well I have.
Yeah,
You?
excellent.
I've been up top, Scott's been down the bottom.
You were.
We've seen a couple of boats go through the lock, which was good. We've met a few nice people, been chatting to them. The sun came out.
One was an a-hole, but anyway.
Was that? Oh yeah. The sun came out. It was expected rain, so that's a massive bonus.
Yeah, we dressed
and
for it.
I've had fun.
Yeah, it's good. Good trees as well.
Yeah.
Good old stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll probably, I don't know if we'll come back to this one, but maybe give it a few more months and then we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
See you at the clean-up bit.
Yeah.
Right, me and Mrs. B have had a few hours out. So let's crack on. Do these ball caps first. Not seen one like that before. I thought I'd show that. I'm not sure if I've had that one, but I've definitely had a bud before. Different. Money's a bit short in Yorkshire. Look at that. Yeah. Just a square bolt that. Same as that one. You never know what you're going to get. over there is a smeg pile. All the stuff that have just hadn't made the cut. This dude made the cut. This is Mrs. B's first fishing lure. First reflector. I think she found some of these as well. Here's the first square nail. Not sure who pulled that up. But we have 3. Cool though then. And Mrs. B pulled this up as part of a file. This is a handle, whether it's off a fork, spoon or knife, or probably a little file end that goes in there, don't know. I brought this back because this bit did have a bit of wood on it. It's come off now obviously, and obviously this screw bit, so I don't know whether it's to crank something, I don't know. Interesting. This is interesting. This is a fire poker, but it's all coming apart, but obviously you can see the little design that it has there. Possibly Victorian, that. Don't know, but I'll see if I can find something similar with that head on it. This is cool that Mrs. B found, this little jibbing bar. Little prize bar this. That's probably going to come along with us. Put it in the bag, that, because I possibly need that to crack some safes open if we find them. This was just a mess, so I thought I'd have a look. We do find a lot of these. All these with designs. I don't know what they're from. Maybe a pulley wheel. Maybe on a conveyor belt. Don't know. Now this here is an anti-vandal key to open the lock part, and then you can use your windlass to open the locks itself. Really corroded that. I thought this was similar to that because it does have an hole in it, plus that there. Whether that's a smaller version, I don't know. It just doesn't seem the same, does it? But I don't know. You never know. These two off bits. It's a letter L. Or it could be a C. Something's broke there. We don't know. It's cool though. And this bit here, God knows what that is. But I thought I'd show you anyway. This is part of the big key that I found in the lock. Absolutely riddled with stone-like smeg on there. So that'll probably have to get electrolysis or just go in the bin, I don't know. But I do like my keys, so I might try and take a look at that closely. These are interesting shapes, if you know what I mean. Don't know if that does have that, I don't know. But it's just a weird shape, so I thought I'd show you. Just seems to be curved for purpose, doesn't it? Interesting. Same as this one. Maybe they're just little offcuts. Maybe they're joined together somehow. Don't know. I do know what these are called, but I just forgot. They're somewhere in my head. I do use them for the bigger magnets. Obviously you twist a bit on there, then you've got the connector. Mrs. B pulled that one up, and Mrs. B pulled that up as well. Cool. Pretty sure these are bike parts, or is that something to do with the inside or something? But I'm pretty sure they're similar. just a bit curious because yeah, it was just on its own. Normally they have a lot of teeth, but yeah, but you never know, do you? Mrs. B found these two. I think one of them's a ledger weight. Used to have a bit of a loop on the top. I'm not sure what this is, but it's an uneven surface. So possibly a ball bearing, possibly a musket, possibly just a bit of smeg. Speaking of ledger weights, that's one in full form. That's quite decent, that. Mrs. B found that. She's on it today. They're in that 300. She's on it. Cool, all that. Got Thor's hammer, part of it. Nice lump hammer, got some weight to that. No markings though, I can see. So that'll probably just used as a weight itself, not the wood through. Yeah. Mrs. B, before I'd even set up, first throw, got this baby. Now, it does say Bulldog written there. Never heard of a padlock that says Bulldog. It's got a number 5 there. No other markings, but obviously got like a bluish finish. So I think we'll take a closer look at that. If we can find any pictures for anything, you know, I've put them up already. This I love to bits. Thank you for the comments on the Facebook page, for people helping me trying to figure out what this is. Just the fact that it's got 6.9 on it as well, and the fact that it's like a cog or a pulley system. Shame it broke, but that's come up smart as a carrot, that. So yeah, one for a keeper, that one. Love it. My favourite though is this one. This, I believe it's called a sad iron. It does have Lewis's Limited LMB there, and it has got a number 3. So any info, you know what's going up. But that, my friends, is a mint find. Vintage to the max. Most of these are vintage that we've found today. That's absolutely mint. And I'm keeping that. Get that electrolysis baby, tell you. Excellent. Right, it's good to get Mrs. B out, and there's plenty more to come. So we'll see you wherever we're going to be, whether it be in Yorkshire, Manchester, Huddersfield, Scotland, Plymouth, wherever. We'll see you soon. Bye.